This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so Billboard has delayed their charts, saying because it's Memorial Day, but maybe I don't know what's going on here. But Drake's supposed to take over the top 3 spots. His career has hit a peak at almost 98 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Kendrick got up to 120 though during the Super Bowl time. There's something about being on the Super Bowl. Anyone I've ever seen go to the Super Bowl, their numbers boost by like 40 million. But yeah, Drake did hit a career peak. Now Kendrick's leveled out more at like 70 million. And I'm only saying I don't like comparing Kendrick and Drake, honestly. But that's what people seem to be interested in. I don't think these are two artists you compare. They just don't like each other. I mean, that's the only reason. He's at 71 million. So he's, well, how much is Kanye at? How much is Kanye at? Kanye West. Because Kanye goes high too. It's 72 million. So like for the second spot, it's still Kanye and Kendrick. We'll get to some more. There's not much to speak about Drake. He's shooting a new video. I saw, he's trying to keep the pressure on for the rest of the year, and we'll see what happens with his deal and new music. I think this is I don't even think this is the best Drake music can get. I think that he has better stuff lined up for the future. We'll see. I strongly believe Kendrick's going to come back later this year. Because I don't think he can afford to just disappear for years like he used to, He's got to keep this momentum going. I see what Boosie was talking about now. These rappers, they all sound like Young Thug. And these guys in Blackboy Max's studio, I guess these are the guys, I'm not familiar with them. Skate Scar, Teases, Diamond. They're all wearing crop tops, bro. What the hell is going on with these kids? You're wearing crop tops? You're wearing crop tops, bro? Now I see what I didn't know what Boosie. Yo, Boosie's funny. He was like, "Yo, stop sending me crop tops. I'm not gonna wear them." And I was like, "Are people really wearing crop tops?" They are. Look at this. Yo, rap has gotten real feminine, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Rap is spooky now. It used to be kind of masculine. It's real feminine, bro, with the purses and everything. Painting of the nails. And yeah, I don't know about that. Hopefully Lil Yachty's. I haven't seen Lil Yachty around Drake in a while. Hopefully he wasn't around this project. But he probably was somehow. Well, it looks like Trippie Redd mummified his dreads. In a new snippet he put out, this guy is struggling right now. I don't know why. He had so many decent songs pre-2020. I don't know what happened, but he's struggling. It's easy to take your eye off, the goalpost once you make a lot of money. Drake officially makes Billboard 200 history. Now it says he has made it, but they haven't officially done it. Iceman 463. Now it was supposed to be due 520. What? How are they 60K off? That's what I want to know. How was it 60,000 off? They were right about Habibti and Maid of Honor. Those were doing about 115. But 463 versus 520. That's a big difference, And people were like, "Oh, it's because he released these other albums." I don't think so. I think that I don't know. That's a little spooky to me. So he did almost 700K total. Rappers with the most number 1 albums in Billboard history. We got Drake with 15, Jay-Z with 14. I don't know how Jay-Z is like a mastermind a lot of this is based on when you drop too. Who's dropping around you and your competition when you're dropping, right? So you can get number one, right? Drake had 15, Jay-Z 14, Kanye 11, Future 11, Eminem 11, J. Cole 7, Travis Scott 6, Nas 6, Lil Wayne 5. Lil Wayne only had 5, but Lil Wayne didn't drop. He dropped a lot of albums. He dropped a lot of mixtapes too. Tupac 5, DMX had 5. I guess so. I would say the first 2 in that first year. Then he had that third album. I don't know. Kendrick Lamar had 5. Rick Ross had 5 number 1 albums. Well, that's the list. Academics is making people remember how Elliot Wilson and others were talking about Drake. He was like, Drake thinks he's the number 1 guy, but he's not. You're just not, bro. Like, he started a whole hate podcast with DJ Ed about Drake for about 2 years. Once that run was over, they folded it up. Isn't that crazy? I couldn't believe that Elliot Wilson was doing that, because Elliot Wilson has been around forever. Elliot Wilson was in the game. Elliot Wilson's a good... How old is Elliot Wilson? He is 55. So he's a good, 12 years older than me, right? So I know he was around in the 90s. So, he's been in hip-hop. And that is amazing, you know? Elliot Wilson, I think it was with XXL in the beginning, and he did that for years. He did something before that. I don't know all of his history. I remember him doing XXL, and then he moved into Rap Radar. You know, and then he did Tidal. And then him and B-Dot broke up, their podcast. But you would think that Elliot would have been more mature with, just where he's at in hip-hop. But he chose, to be bitter with Drake for some reason. When that's who cares, you know? I mean, you're one of the very few people that got to interview Drake one-on-one, you know? I don't know. It was just so weird, because, I didn't expect that at Elliot Wilson. I really do. I really did, and still can, I have no beef with Elliot Wilson. It's just that, I looked at him as, more damn, this guy, it's commendable to stick around and be relevant for that long in music, doing something in music. So, Ari doesn't want to hear the song Ho Phase by Drake. That's because she just sleeps around. Remember, she was exposed recently for sleeping around on Moneybagg Yo with Lil Baby by Jada Chiefs. I don't know why anybody sleeps with her. She looks like the Saw character, bro. She does. Young Miami claims that she got $2.2 million on a date night once. She's probably talking about Diddy. Cap. She never got $2.2 million in one night. Diddy probably did give her $2.2 million in presents over the years. But he was able to violate her, and she did not speak about it. Now, Young Miami, how old is she? Young Miami should focus on... I think she's already too tainted. She's 32. She should focus on settling down, because she's looking close to 40 at this point. She's not an ugly girl, but I don't think she's going to age gracefully. Okay? And her music isn't working. She needs to settle down with something going on, Maybe she's waiting for Diddy to come home. But the music definitely ain't working without JT. It definitely is not working without JT. I mean, what's it? Spend That. it's only hit 1 million. That's not good. It's been out for like months now at this point. And she had Tea Time. That didn't even hit 1 million. It's not good. She needs to focus on settling down with somebody at this point. She has 2 different baby dads. I don't know. Adrian Broner is back to his old ways, trying to show off money. He got back a couple grand from streaming. And, you know, he lost millions of dollars, right? So he's come back with, I think he has 20 bands now, maybe 30. And he's feeling himself. Need to stay humble, bro. You're not, the Money Mayweather, you were trying to do the mini Money Mayweather before. That doesn't work when you don't have that much money. We see where Mayweather is now. Completely lost all of his money. You shouldn't aspire to be somebody that blows money and doesn't have respect for money like that. If you're not Elon Musk or somebody like that, or somebody that's churning billions of dollars, no. I'm sorry. There's very few artists that can move like that. Drake can move like that, and it's really because, I'm going to tell you, it's because Cargo Jet sponsors him. He has a lot of sponsors that put fuel in that jet. He doesn't absorb all those overhead costs. And I'll tell you something. Once he's done doing music, you're not going to see him flying around in that cargo jet anymore. Okay? I don't know. Sophie Rain says that some basketball player offered her $15 million to take her virginity. I wonder who that could be. I mean, who could afford that? Only a few players. Little Baby's making a big mistake having Jay Prince Jr. around him. We know bad things only happen from that. Jeweler's pass. We got a takeoff pass. Recently, somebody got shot in a restaurant because of him. He's just bad news, bro. He needs to go away. He needs to go live on his dad's island or something. And Little Baby, you're dumb for having that guy around you. Afroman shows love to Aunt Hefe from that No Jumper podcast, the guy who unalived somebody from DPing them. Afroman's kind of different, bro. Kyle from Nelk Boys claims he had a private jet budget of $600,000 last year, and he has to bring it down. This is how people lose tons of money. You start living beyond your means, okay? Any one of us. This could happen to any one of us, right? But, like, a quicker way to do it is to fly private. It's like 30, 50 grand each trip, you know? But people really want to fly private. I saw T-Pain recently bought a jet, right? Because he sold his catalog. But it's like, bro, you have kids. You know, you're not supposed to just spend all this money, you know? Like, just rent a jet when you need one. He bought a whole jet. Steve Will Do It has a jet. Rick Ross has a jet. DJ Khaled has a jet. These guys aren't billionaires, you know? These guys aren't billionaires. It's crazy, bro. And you can tell me all you want. Well, you don't know. I'm telling you, man. You don't need to own a private jet, okay? It's really these guys are doing it to keep up with the Joneses, and it's not smart. This is an easy way to go broke. You should only be renting jets if it makes a total business decision, whereas you're going to make more money renting this jet and getting these deals done. We've seen so many people lose money from just squandering it. Look at Mayweather. Mayweather made $1 billion, bro. More money than most of these guys will ever make. Drake is one of the rare artists. Like Kanye, Jay-Z, Drake, Dr. Dre. Who else is close? I mean, is there anybody else close to making $1 billion? Because that's where you're at private jet territory. Tony Ayo debating Bonnie about Doechii, that she's the female Kendrick Lamar. Doechii's definitely not the new Kendrick Lamar, but With Tony Yayo, I like Tony Yayo, don't get me wrong. But if someone compliments Tony Yayo, like an artist compliments him, he's already soft for them, and he's not going to let anybody diss him. That's just how Yayo works. She's definitely not the new Kendrick Lamar. She's talented. New Kendrick Lamar? I don't know about that. DJ Head, this is Kendrick Lamar's bestie, reveals he made an edited version of Drake's song Too Hard for the Radio without any disses out of respect for the West Coast. Please, bro. Everyone in OVO got in the comments and said these guys are weird. They are weird. If anything, it's paying homage to the West Coast at the same time because Mac Dre makes a ton of money from the interpolation. So people don't think about that, do they? Boosie sparks debate after calling for NBA banning nail polish. Boosie. Whatever. It's funny. And then fans call out Rich Homie Quan's team over AI. Still dead video. Why would they call that out? He's dead. This is the only way to promote the song. People don't think. People just want to control everything, right? Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll check you on the next one. Peace.